narcissist on mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silent.
What's going on, y'all? With no further ado, let's get right into it with this one. I'm excited about it. I want to talk about, how your vision and your drive towards your greatness makes you super attractive to women. And ladies that watch this, switch the roles, make it apply. But look, man, the way that you move on your purpose and everything that you do, it makes women super into you. And it's not just about, it's not just about getting things done. It's about having a certain finesse to doing things and doing the things that we do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You have to have a certain level of class, dignified in a way, regal, while still being rugged, just a traditional type of man in modern times, getting it out the mud like, you guys are out there doing it like you're having to build a nation. And women notice this kind of stuff, man. They watch you. Now, I know we have a chuckle on the channel about women watching us, and they do. Okay? It's the truth. They do, but it is what it is. That's what women do. But they're watching you for multiple reasons. But to sum it all up, your drive towards your purpose, your relentless pursuit of your dreams. I'm telling you, man, I watched them, kind of change their narrative here recently, where they're talking about a certain kind of new guy that they all seem to like. That is us. We are them. Okay? And they just keep talking about this certain kind of guy. And if you listen to them, it's the same archetype. They're talking about us, the Sigma. Now, why won't they say Sigma? Well, why won't they say your name? Once they say Sigma, there's a stamp on it. So why not just say new type of guy? The one thing most important is they respect this new type of guy. And they know that we're all about respect. They know. And the last thing they want to do is mess up an opportunity with you as, a friendship, a business. A business partnership, or maybe even Romance in the Stone. That's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? 80s classics. But look, all you care about is getting to your ultimate dream, which is going to bring in your wealth and your clout, your following. You're going to be able to get your message out. You're going to be able to express your art, and that's all you're focused on. Okay? Now, you're being watched, and as you're being watched, they're picking and choosing, and they're intimidated. They want to approach you so bad, but they're so intimidated. I have heard women gaslighting their intimidation and projecting it on men. I've heard something like this. I've heard a female say, she said it goes something like, yeah, these guys or this guy is so intimidated that you're going to have to approach him. How do you word something like that? You mean his boundary and his standard is he's not approaching women, so you're going to have to approach him because he probably don't even know you exist? It's so crazy. It's so crazy, y'all. You got to stay focused, man. Your dreams, you know what I'm saying, are right around the corner. You're on the verge. That's why you get tried and tested so much. You're on the verge of a great breakthrough. Women are orbiting you. They know it. They're orbiting you. Ooh, let that truck pass. And they know it, man. Listen, some of them don't know exactly what you're doing. Some of them do. But they see the potential. They know you're on the verge of something great. They want to be a part of it. Their ego gets in the way and it messes things up for them. You know what I'm saying? It's that herd mentality. It's that same herd mentality. You ever watch somebody or notice somebody that will be speaking and they'll consistently correct themselves? Like, they'll just be talking and they'll have the habit of saying a certain word repeatedly, and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. You know, doing it a lot. Or, you know what I'm saying, somebody that seems like they go out of their way to not offend or go against social norms. And it's like they're watching people, not just like interacting with people, but the people they watch and interact with, that they kind of, you know, watch what they do that's kind of like a quirk or something like that, and they go out of their way to make sure they're not doing that quirk. But what they're not realizing is they're putting themselves in these weird boxes, because if you're running around doing everything that you see everybody that you interact with or you watch, you're avoiding the things that you believe to be quirks of theirs, then you're hiding behind all kind of different masks. You're not being yourself. I just want to slide that in there really quick. You know, I just notice people that just, they, because, you know, I mean, I notice people, but I still do what I do. I make plenty of mistakes. You know, there's a lot of things that, you know, everybody don't agree with. Just like I went against the, you know, that drizzle thing. And I had a lot of young guys going at me in the comments on my TikTok, which is like, whatever. It's my opinion. I'm a little bit, you know, more grown, and we're not really going to be saying stuff like that. But I'm not against their movement or whatever. I just don't, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Us more grown dudes, we have a different kind of way to tactfully get at women. You know, I just kind of feel like that's, I'm just going to leave it at that's young dudes. You know, we all, you know, drizzle, y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just saying, you ain't going to hear us out here saying that stuff. But we're moving in, the overall perspective is women can see that we're moving as a unit. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. And, you know, we're getting things done. You know what I mean? And we have our own little sub, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like on the, look, we're all men. Okay? So, you know what I mean? There's going to be different, you know what I mean, versions of whatever it is that people want to represent or dudes represent. But the overall dynamic is we're all striving to be the best versions of ourselves. We're not taking crap from nobody. We're not going to let anybody put us in a box and tell us what we're supposed to be and we're not supposed to be, how we're supposed to feel. No, societal norms, a lot of them are prisons. Now, I get it, you know, there's you know, being decent, right? You can't just be peeing in the street. But, you know, the extra stuff that people do, man, wearing mask on top of mask on top of mask. Look, just stay focused on what you're doing. You guys are getting up early. You're handling your business. You're meditating, praying. You're grounding yourself. You're drinking plenty of water. You know what I'm saying? You're taking your apple cider vinegar, sea moss, all this stuff. Right? You're fasting intermittently. And then sometimes you guys are just whole out fasting on weekends. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell nobody nothing. You're not looking for a pat on the back. Some of you guys have multiple businesses. And not even looking for a pat on the back or any reassurance. You're just out there getting it out the mud. Just doing what you got to do. Doing whatever it is that you see the need to do with the vision that God has given you. Try saying that 5 times fast. But listen, you're doing a great job of it. And if there's nobody out there to tell you, I'm telling you. I mean, getting up early, the workouts, man, you guys are putting in workouts, and of course you're, relieving your frustrations of whatever while you're doing it. But the level of intensity, is, and consistency. Women can't get enough. All these different things, staying on top of your haircuts or whatever. Make sure your beard's lined up if you got one. Just making sure your outfits are fresh. Your businesses. They like seeing that you have a business going on. Making sure your businesses are Googleable. And you're able to search them on different social media. And just, all this stuff adds up, man. It just turns women on. They'll find you crazy attractive. Will they say anything? Probably not. Does it matter? You know what's on their minds. You know what they're thinking about. You know what they got going on. Come on now. Look. By the way, you guys, we're chilling to a 432 hertz frequency. It's a healing frequency, so hopefully after this video, you'll be feeling better. But here's my thing. Any body, especially women, that have an opposing argument or criticism or recommendation that goes against the vision and the focus you have going on, then I don't care who they are to you. As far as your advancement in life, that's your enemy. That's your op. You have to understand that, because if they're not, listen, I got family members right now buying merch. I got, same family member trying to get me to go over to the Philippines with him to meet his girlfriend and their family and stuff like that. Kind of, show me around, show me the ropes overseas, So he's going back and forth. He's a retired veteran as well. And he has his businesses as well, so he's able to just, move around. I think he's a tech guy. He might be. I think so. But he's moving around. And, now I'm, free to move around as well. I'm no longer married or under the confines of a marriage while separated, while she could try to get alimony, It's done. So I'm going to move around, man, and I'm going to start going on some things like some cruises too, man. Those aren't that expensive, and I don't know if you guys know, cruises are all expense paid, man. It's well, everybody knows, but your food and everything, man. It's you know what I mean? You get to eat all the time, whatever. Get to chill. You got to drive nowhere. You know what I mean, some of you guys have fear of the water, but I'm talking about the women right now. None of the dudes really do. They got life rafts. But look, your dream, your goals, just like what I was talking about, going overseas, being a passport bro or digital nomad or expat, man, women love that. Because when I move overseas, I'm making sure that wherever I stay has a balcony. If y'all know about the balconies overseas, you better figure it out. Women love to be bent over a balcony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure I have one. Look, I'm super excited, y'all. You know, before I go, the goal is to save as much as possible, and not to buy like clothes, yeah, but it's gonna be like my own merch. It's like my hat right here, available on lonewolfnarcbully.com. And there's a lot of stuff on there. There's a dope Passport Bro hat and t-shirt. So, you know, you guys, listen, I'm going to probably make a jacket. Go on ahead and look around, man. I'm telling you, it's starting to shape up. I got a lot more merch coming. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. You know what I mean? I'm just fresh about this divorce, man. Fresh up out the box. Look, man. You know what I mean? Let me, you know what I mean? Get a little bit of time, get caught up. I'm trying to maintain my workouts and my eating regimen so I don't get too small. Because I, you know, if I don't eat, man, because I work out so much, man, I'll start shrinking. Like I'm already starting to shrink now. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I eat a certain amount. And I got like stuff going on, like school and stuff. But they love this. Women, they might gaslight you, but they love the fact that you can multitask. You have so many different things going on in the background and in the forefront. And they love what they see. A woman loves a man that can handle business and stand on business while looking at peace, like nothing's going on. You know? Like with ease. Like too easy. Easy like Sunday morning. You know what I'm talking about. Look, I love having these conversations. There's always and again, I'm gonna drop a couple of the women hitting the wall videos, of course, you know. But I like chopping it up with you guys, like free format, you know, just like the live streams, just having a good time, just talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? Freeing yourself. And also, you know, being open-minded to, you know, new things like overseas. Saving your money so that you're no longer going out on dates and just wasting it on whatever. Spirituality, getting in tap with, you know, hopefully you can watch me and want to tap in so, you know, God can, because you're a man. God's going to give you the downloads directly, and then you can, you know, move out with them, or they'll just stack up and then you'll start forgetting, and then, you know, you'll stop getting downloads, you know. So you gotta, you know, keep it going. Get on your journey. You know what I mean? Women love this, man. They love a spiritual man. Everybody loves seeing a man that's tapped into the God in him, you know, like to, you know, your higher self. You know, you have moments where you have to handle business in a 3D way. Man, that's powerful right there. You know, there's moments where you'll have to handle business in a 3D realm type of way and have it articulate to where, you know, these low vibrational people will understand that you mean business and you standing on business. You know what I'm saying? You know, but for the most part, you're always high vibrational, man. And women love that energy. Every single day, you're happy and you're positive. And what you and I as a man don't understand is that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, women notice that kind of stuff. They notice that kind of stuff. That's a lot. That alone is a lot. Living by example alone is a lot. And on top of that, you got yourself together, you know. You smart, you know what I mean? You got some street smarts about you. Got your money, saving it up or whatever. You know, looking for your best options to have women that you know want you. They're never going to tell you, but you're kind of a big deal, man. We're kind of a big deal. And, you know, you're getting a lot of influence from us. They'll call it like creative inspiration, but There is no creative inspiration if you're not giving back to the people that you feel inspired you. Otherwise, you're just stealing and running with it. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But look, I'm not going to hold y'all. Yeah, time's up. I appreciate y'all, though. Smash that like button. Know that these women find you extremely attractive. For the few ladies that watch, know that the men find you extremely attractive. But gentlemen, don't approach. Allow for the women to be women, super independent and all that good stuff, and approach you. You get out there and get it out the mud. All right? Now, they give you clear choosing signals. Don't be a fool. But, do what you do. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love ya. I'm your brother, and I'm out. Smash that like button and share the video as well. Drop a comment. Thank you. And we're out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.